Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Nancy and you're watching Bohemian Stitchery. I'm sitting in a slightly different spot today because I realise the light is just absolutely awful on most of my videos. It's probably partly because we're in the middle of winter, so the light's not too good. But I just thought I'll sit in my stitching corner so I've got a bit of light at me, although I'm looking at myself thinking, ooh, I'm not sure this is a really good look, but never mind. Anyway, so today I'm going to do a bit of a Mirabilia parade, I guess. If you don't like Mirabilia patterns, then maybe today's video is not for you, because I do have a lot of them and I thought I may as well just run through them all, show everybody my Mirabilias, and also what it might do is let me have a look to see what I've got and inspire me to actually start some of them. So what I've done is I've got them all in some kind of an order, I think. I've also got my laptop next to me because I can't always remember which ones are in print and out of print. So if I look down, it's because I'm looking at this list of which ones are out of print, because I think I've got quite a few out of print ones, but who knows. I haven't bought a Mirabilia chart for probably 3 years, which would be about right. So since I separated from my husband, but hang on, let me just turn that off because that's making quite a lot of noise. There we go. So these were all collected, you know, back in the day. They're all gorgeous. I'd like to stitch all of them. I also have some Nora Corbetts as well. So I think I might run through the Noras first. I'll go through those ones first and then I'll run through my Mirabilias sort of from beginning to end. So I probably better get straight onto it because I don't want this video to be too long, although judging by how many I've got, it could take me a little while. All right, so I'm going to start with the Noras. So I thought I'd start off with the first of her collections. So I have her entire collection of reindeers. So this is this is actually the last one of the series. That's the of Christmas Eve couriers, they're called. This is Santa's sleigh. So this is the last of them. But also with them, I have them in no particular reindeer order, but this is Vixen. I had to sing the song to make sure I had them all. Prancer. And I do have them all. In fact, I have several of a couple of them. So this is Donna. And Blitzen. There we go. Now we can start singing. And Comet and Cupid and whatever. There's Dasher. Dancer. And Comet. And Cupid. And Rudolph. There we go. Now, I think I had an idea of doing them all like on one piece of fabric, but it would be a really big piece of fabric and it would be really difficult to frame and really expensive, and I probably would never have anywhere to hang it, so I probably won't do that, but nevertheless, I have all of those ones. Okay, so that's those ones. And then I've got the series of the 12 Days of Christmas. Now, the only one I haven't got in here is number 1, because I've actually started that one. I think I showed that one in a very, very early video, so it hasn't come up on my whip parade, my whip go board yet, but I think the chart is in with the kit somewhere. So we're working backwards. We've got 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping. If you're anything like me, you're starting to sing as well. 10 lords a leaping. This one's my favorite one. 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, I quite like this one too. 2 turtle doves. That one's still in plastic. Sorry about that. Hopefully the glare's not too bad. And then the partridge in a pear tree, which I haven't got here. Oh, sorry, I've got something in my face. So that's the 12 days of Christmas. Now those ones I am doing on one very large piece of fabric. That was my very enthusiastic start. It's an enormous piece of linen. Again, heavens knows how I'm going to frame it or where I'm going to hang it. But you know, that's a problem for another day. So I don't need to worry about that today because it might take me a while to finish those. Okay, so that's the Nora collections. Now, as for actual Noras, I have a pile. These are my Noras. So I start with, and these are in order. Yeah, they're in numerical order. So this one is Butterflies of the Meadow, number 106. Melody, which is 155. Yep, so these are all falling off my lap here. Maidenhair, 167. Oh, I like these 2 sets. This one is the Red Ladies collection. This is Red Gifts. And this is the Red Winter Gift. So I've got 2 of those. I've got a Goldfinch. That's the Audubon Street collection. I didn't actually remember I had that one. This one, it's not in its envelope. I obviously bought this secondhand somewhere on a stash site. So it is Coral Charms. Sorry about the plastic. This one I love. If you've watched Burn Stitches, she's been stitching this one. I think it's her. I think it's, yes. This is Buttercup. It's the Pixie Blossoms collection, number 195. And this is one of the Bewitching Pixies. So it turns out I have finished Xenia, and it turns out I actually have 3 or 4 of the others already, so which I'd forgotten. This is Emmy, number 208. Mari, oops, that one's the picture's coming out. She's also one of the Bewitching Pixies. She's number 210. Electra, she's 219. This one's one of my favorites. This is Gwen, 220. And then 224. Oh, I've got her pattern. Oh, sorry, it's inside out, so I actually can't remember what her name is. Eva. So I'll show you the envelope. There we go. Okay, she's number 224. So I'll put her away in a minute. And then I've got Cara Mia, which is part of her La Petite Mermaids collection. And then I've got Miss Goss Swallowtail, which is part of the Butterfly Misses. And then I remember buying this when it first came out. I really love this one because I have the perfect piece of fabric for this. I've got a piece of honeycomb fabric, and I actually think I bought the honeycomb fabric specifically for Miss Queen Bee. So she is part of the Intriguing Insects. And then this one, as you'll see, this has been signed by Nora. So I think I bought this one at one of the Mirabilia retreats. So this is a Moonlight Laguna Mermaid, number 285. And she signed that one for me. All right, so that's all my Nora Corbetts. Okay, so that's those ones. Now we'll start with the Mirabilias. Now I've got a couple of interesting ones. This one is a limited edition kit. It's called the Easter Fairy. Oh, let's see if I can show it to you without the glare, because it's just, basically I've got the linen, the beads, the kryonic, and a needle. I think I bought that one off eBay. I think I found it on eBay and I was like, what, I'll have that. I also have, I can't show you the actual picture inside it because it's only a chart, but this is the 25th anniversary collection, and it's actually got one little chart. It shows some of her favorite designs, and she talks about them, and the little chart inside. Oh, hang on, I can show you the chart. There you are. That's what it looks like. So it's called Portrait of Antique Vines. So you get that little chart and that little booklet. Again, I think I picked that one up off eBay somewhere. So those ones are two interesting ones. And then I've got one of the little, I can't remember exactly what they're called, little Crescent Dreams, this one's called. So this is not sort of part of the full series of Mirabilias, so it's a fairly early one. Okay, so that's that. Now, in terms of the mirrors, the first one I've got is Damask Roses, which is number 1. I've started that one, so if any of you remember, and I'm actually working on it at the moment because it came up on my Whipgo board last month. So, actually, the little stitches, this Crescent Dreams, so that's an out of print. Just had a look up here on my list. That one's out of print. Okay, so this is number 2. This is Fairy Moon. I've seen this one stitched up so many times. I would stitch it on a dark blue or opalescent, I think would look beautiful. I think I've seen it stitched on an opalescent dark blue and it's just gorgeous. So let's have a look. The Fairy Moon, I don't know whether she's out of print. Hang on. Oh, she's got a lot of them. There is a list here. Right. Oh, it's going to come under F, isn't it? Not under T for the. Where are we? This is not very well planned, is it? Fairy Moon, where is she? She is out of print. Yes, she is out of print. I think most of these early ones probably are. This one I've had for years. This is Rose of Sharon. I think she's number 3. And I'm not sure about her. So go down to R. Where is she? Rose of Sharon. Yep, she's out of print too. Okay, and then I've got I think it's number 4. And this, as you can see, is a second hand, and you're not going to believe it. It's got up here, pattern only, $2. It cost me $2. It was one of those moments where you're just like, are you serious? Is that all you want for it? Yeah, just $2. And so, oh, okay, thank you. I'll have that. Right, sorry, let me just open it up here because I think it's the name of it escapes me, and it obviously hasn't been put back in. It's called Garden Verses. Now, she is number, let's scroll up to Garden Verses. She is out of print, and she is number 4. So, oops, there's the shine. There she is. Love that one. So that was one of those very serendipitous, lucky finds, which is always nice when it happens. Okay, this one, I'll try not to show you the chart in the background, but I haven't got it in the envelopes. So that's the picture. So I'll just try and put my hand over that as best as possible. Oh, look at that shine. That's the only problem with the light on me. There we are. That one I think is, it's called Sleeping Beauty, number 5. I suspect she's out of print as well. I think all of these early ones, definitely like the first, yep, she's definitely out of print. The first 10, at least, are out of print. Okay, this is number 6. This is Christmas Elegance. And I think she's also out of print. I wish these were in order, number order, not in Christmas Elegance. Yep, she's out of print. This is number 7, Fairy Flora. And she's not out of print. Number 7 from 1994. According to this, she's not an OOP. So there we are. Okay, this is number 8. This is the Dreamer. This one is definitely out of print. Let me see, D. E. It would help if I knew my alphabet, wouldn't it? Where is she? The Dreamer. Yeah, she's well and truly out of print. She's from 1994 as well. Okay. This one, I love this one. This is My Lady's Garden. This is number 9. Oop, Whoa, there's the shine. There we are. There she is. Let's go down to M. My Lady's Garden. She's out of print. And then we've got number 10, Elizabeth and the Lavender Sky. I remember I had multiple copies of this one. I think I've given a couple away. She's out of print now as well. Love the detail on the border on that one. All right, this is number 11. Now you notice I'm missing number 10 at this point. Maybe one day I'll get number 10. I can't even remember which one number 10 is. I'm sure some of you are going, it's such and such, but on my list here, everything's in alphabetical order, not in number order, so I can't even read out what it is. This one's called Mother's Arms, and she is, she's out of print. Yeah. All right. And this one is number 13, also missing number 12, whatever that one may be. This is Winter Queen. I don't have all the queens, I don't think. Winter Queen is out of print. She is, because I remember when she went out of print. There we go. I had multiples of these ones as well. This is English Roses, number 14. I think I've given a couple of these away. Or actually, I think I have a second one of these, which is in my pile of charts, of which I have 2 or 3 of each one. So, so English Roses, number 14. She is, sorry about me looking down. Where is she? No, not out of print, this one. So number 14, she's from 1995. And Blooming Bride, number 18. Okay. She's out of print. She's very pretty. I'm sure I'd do her on brown though. Right, what's this one? It is number 19, Deco Spirits. I quite like that one. It's quite unusual. Let's have a look to see what's going on with Deco Spirits. Nope, that one's still available. And then we've got number 21, Fairy Idol, or Fairy Idol. Oh, sorry about that shine. That's just the window. This the light coming in. Okay, so she's number 21. Let's have a look under F. Fairy. Yep, she's out of print. This one I don't have the envelope for. This is Summer Queen, so I do have the Summer Queen. I'll just try and cover up that so you can see what she looks like. So there we go. Okay, so she's number 22, and she is Summer. She's not out of print. She's still going. She's still available. Okay, there she is. So I've got Winter Queen, Summer Queen. I know I've got Spring Queen. Actually, maybe I have all 4 of them. I'm not sure. We'll find out, won't we? Oh, this one I haven't actually got a picture of. This is Crystal Christmas, number 28. I'm probably going to have to find a picture and put this up because all I've got is the chart, so I can't obviously show you that. So that's number 28, Crystal Christmas. You can tell I've still got my cold. This is what, nearly 2 weeks, and I'm still not quite over it. So no, Crystal Christmas is still available. This one I have seen stitched up when I was teaching. One of my ladies was stitching this, and she stitched it on an opalescent Ada, and it was stunning. There's a lot of Krynic in it, though. I remember her cursing the Krynic. But this is Midsummer Night's Fairy. This is number 30. And she is, where are we? Midsummer Night's Fairy. She's available. There we are. Okay, these are Giggles in the Snow. It's number 31. That's a cute one. Giggles in the Snow. Yeah, that's not out of print. That one's available. This one is definitely out of print. I can tell you that because I hunted for her. This is Touching the Autumn Sky, number 33. I don't even need to check. I know this one's out of print. This may have been one of the ones they brought back for a short while. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether this is one I paid a lot of money for. Anyway, I'll have it. This is a lovely one. All right, this one is Waiting for Ships. Oops, sorry, she's in plastic. Number 35. It's one of her first mermaids. And Waiting for Ships, she is out of print. Okay, this one is Savannah's Curtsy. I could never quite work out where her head was on that one, but she's looking down. I always have to look really hard to go, what is that on her shoulders? But she's actually looking down. She's curtsying. So that's number 36. No, she's available still. Okay. This one is 3 for Tea, number 37. Love the colour in that one. And 3 for Tea is, yep, she's still there, still available, those three. Right, this one was one of the very first ones I ever bought many years ago. We're talking back into the 90s. Well, when was she printed? This is Titania, Queen of the Fairies, 1997, and it would have been about 1997 that I bought her, approximately. I think I remember buying her at a big cross-stitch show. They used to have these amazing big cross-stitch shows in London, and I remember buying her there. I bought the fabric to go with her as well, which I still have somewhere. So that was back in the day where I thought, oh, it says it's on brown fabric, so I'll do it on brown fabric. Nowadays, I'm like, no, I'd much rather do it on a piece of hand-dyed fabric, but nevertheless. So yeah, so that's Titania, Queen of the Fairies. She's number 38, and she is, oh, I've got my teas in front of me. No, she's still available too. This one I quickly showed in the last video. This one I know is out of print. I hunted everywhere for this one, and I must have paid the best part of $100 for this chart. This is Villa Mirabilia. I think this, I sort of have my intention of stitching them from 1 onwards, but I actually think this one needs to probably come out earlier, simply because I paid so much for her and I was so keen to get her. So that's that one. She lives in a plastic sleeve because she's pretty precious. Oh, the things we do for our cross-stitch passion, huh? Okay, it goes on. This is Ashley's Roses, number 40. I'm pretty sure she is also out of print. I can go right up to A and just confirm that, but yes, she is. Okay, Adia, the Garden Fairy. Oops, get the shine off that one if I can. There we are. It's because these are all photos on the front. So that's number 41, and she is out of print. And we've got Enchanted Dreamer, number 43. Enchanted Dreamer, she's out of print. And this one, oh, I like this one. This is the Garden Muses, number 44. And they're still available, these two lovely ladies. Here is also not in an envelope, so I'll try not to show the chart. This is Autumn Queen. I'll try and cover that up as best as possible. There we go, Autumn Queen. I actually like her. I think of all the queens, she's my favourite. Sorry about that. There we go. And that gets the chart out of there. So she is number 45, and she is Autumn Queen. She's out of print. And then we've got Le Nouveau Sampler. Again, I wouldn't do it on brown, but nevertheless. Number 46. Not sure about that one. As in, I'm not sure what status that one is. What's it called? Le Nouveau. It's L, not N. Le, where are we? There it is. No, that one's still available. Okay, we're moving through these. So I did tell you this was going to be a bit of a Mirabilia thing. Okay, this one is April's Blue Diamond. I'm pretty sure I bought her because my birth month is April. I don't think she's out of print. This one is Rose Arbor. Oh, look, I tell you what. One of the early ones that I think I haven't got in there is Rose of Sharon. Maybe that's a later one. Maybe I should look that up before I start speaking as if I know what I'm talking about. Most of the time I don't. So where are you? Rose of Sharon. Yes, number 3, Rose of Sharon. I do have it somewhere. That's one where I'm like, I know I've got it somewhere and I've put it somewhere and I don't know where I've put it. It's quite similar to this one, but yeah. And out of print, obviously. This one is not, I don't think. Rose Arbor. Oh, yeah, wait. No, I lie. This one is out of print as well. Number 48. And then we have Gathering Eggs. 49. And that one is, where's G come? E, F, G. There we are. Gathering Eggs. She's out of print as well. There's an awful lot of these out of print. Then this is Summer in My Garden. I think this is one of the only ones I've got in this series. That's number 50. And then this one is also most definitely out of print because I think I spent quite a lot of money on this one as well. This is The Seaside Kingdom, number 51. This one also lives in a plastic sleeve because it's quite precious. Imagine paying that much money for a chart. Who would do that? Who would do that? Oh, it does turn out I've got another one of this. That's Spring in My Garden. That's number 53. Okay, let's make sure they don't all fall down. Which one is this? This one is Mother's Bliss, 55. And this one is, where are we? Yeah, this one's available. We're starting to get into some of the later ones now. This is May's Emerald Fairy, 56. This one is the Queen Mermaid. I love this one. This one, a few videos ago, I showed you this gorgeous piece of hand-painted fabric with kind of bubbles and blue fabric. This is the one I think I might do on that piece of fabric. So she's number 57 and she is Queen Mermaid. Oh, hello. Yeah, no, she's out of print as well. This one is also definitely out of the print. This is the Lady of the Flag. I got her when they reissued them. They did a brief reissue, I think. So in 2018, it was a 25-year celebration. It's got the sticker on here. So that was Mirabillia 1993 to 2018. That was 25 years. And so they released a few of these. So this was one that they had been out of print. They released, but I think it's back out of print again. Okay, this is Fairy Treasures. Like her, she's quite Egyptian. Number 66. Let's have a look what's going on with her. Fairy Treasures. No, she's available. And then we've got, oh, Winter in My Garden. I do have them. There just goes to show, doesn't it? Which one am I missing? I've got spring, summer, winter, autumn. Maybe I've got it. Don't know. Maybe. We'll see as we go on. Okay, she's number 68. This one, Cinderella, I have seen her stitched up. A friend of mine who goes along to the Mirabilia retreats, Liesl, has been stitching this on a piece of dark fabric. She stitched this on a piece of dark fabric and it was beautiful. Beautiful. So that's number 69 and Cinderella is still available. And this one is Guardian Angel, 72. Yep, that one's still available. And this one, Butterfly Fairy. I don't think she's available anymore. I think she's in an out of printer, 75. Yeah, I was right, she's out of print. Okay, they go on. We're not there yet. This is Ring Around the Rose Tree, 76. This one is Madonna of the Garden. I love the frame on that one too. 79. Let's see what's going on with Madonna of the Garden. She is, oh, she's out of print too. This one, another one which I have signed. So this was the second Mirabilia retreat I went on. I had Nora sign this one for me. So this is the Petal Fairy. And then I have Enchanted Mermaid, 84. You can see I've got a lot of the earlier ones, obviously, because I stopped buying after a while. Why would I stop buying? I mean, it's not like I've got enough, have I? So, where are we? Enchanted Mermaid. She is, no, she's still around. This one I love. This is Mermaids of the Deep Blue. I love the sort of the twisting of the two mermaids together. So, and Mermaids of the Deep Blue, yeah, they're definitely available still. This one is the Stargazer. I also love this one. I'd also do this on a, I don't know, grey maybe. I wouldn't do it on brown. But I don't think you want to do it on dark blue because she's got a sort of a dark blue dress. But I think yeah, I definitely wouldn't do it on that colour. So, right, so Stargazer, where is she? Stargazer, yeah, no, she's still around. And then this one, oh, this one's very cute. This is the Bliss Fairy, number 89. This one I obviously bought secondhand. So this one is White Christmas, number 90. I'll just check on that one. I wonder whether that one's might be as well. Oh no, she's still around. Yeah, that's White Christmas. She's obviously somebody who I bought this off has started this, but the chart is still in reasonable condition, so it's definitely readable. Okay, this is Lady of the Mist. I'm starting to get into some of the newer ones now. And then I love this one. This is Crystal Symphony. She's just so elegant. And then we have Venetian Opulence, also beautifully elegant. The faces of these women, they're just gorgeous. This one is it's called Day Nymph. It's much more of a Nora style than a Mirabilia, but it's in a Mirabilia envelope, so maybe it's a Nora in a Mirabilia envelope. Who knows? Anyway, they're all by Nora Corbett anyway, so. Yes, this one, I love this one, Lady Hera. Ah, they're all falling off my table. Ah, that's Lady Hera. There we go. I'm gonna have to put them all back in order now. Damn it. Oh, never mind. Lady Alexandra. And then I might as well just pop them down on the floor. Right, this one, I love the colouring. She's the August Peridot Fairy, or Peridot Fairy, number 122. Oops, there we go. And this one is Ella the Frog Princess. She's lovely. This one is also lovely. This is October Opal Fairy. Oh, is that? Yeah, we are. Okay. And we've got, we are getting to an end. We are. This is turning out longer than I expected, but then there you go. That's Queen Mariposa. This one is gorgeous. This is at the Met. I just love that sort of 1920s feel of that one. Similar. This is Christmas in London. Love it. Okay, oh, here we are. I can get the last of them onto my lap now. So this is Florentina. And then I've got the Raven Queen. I've seen this one stitched up several times as well. That's number 139. This one is Blossom Goddess. Okay, this one I have seen. This is Portrait of Veronica. I've seen this in colour conversion, and it was stunning. And then we've got Lady of Mystery. And I have Lady Mirabilia. She was, oh, sorry, she's in plastic. She was released, I think, for the 25th anniversary. I was going to do a stitch along with her, but as you can see by the fact she's still in plastic, I never even opened it. So, oh well, never mind. Lady Justice. Garden Prelude. I bought this one because this was when my daughter was tiny and started playing the violin. She still plays the violin. She's not as tiny as she was, but she still plays the violin. And then the last one, number 167, is Lilith of Labrador. There we go. So that's my Mirabilia collection. If you've sat through that and looked at them all, congratulations. Thank you for sticking it out with me. I'm going to do another one of these with all my Lavender and Lace, Told in a Garden, Butternut Rose, because I probably have maybe not quite as many, but I've still got a fair haul of those. But yeah, maybe one day I'd like to stitch all of them. I wouldn't have bought them if I didn't want to stitch them. So I do think I probably should, you know, make a pledge of my 50 starts next year to at least do 5 mirrors. That seems like a fairly good percentage. So all right, so I'll be back with an update fairly soon. Hopefully I won't be quite so congested, so I might actually sound like I'm back to normal. It won't be next week. I'm actually, a bit of a life update, my coaches allowed me to race next week. Well, race, I'm entering a race, but I'm not allowed to race. I'm only allowed to just run it as a training run, but it's a 25k, so I'm going to do that next Sunday morning. I'm pretty excited because it's been 9-10 months since I've been able to line up at a start line for a race. So yeah, so hopefully I'll get over this cold by then, and I'll plod my way around, and that'll be very exciting. So yeah, so I'll do an update whenever I can. In the meantime, happy crafting. See you later. Bye.